What's up, everybody? And you know what? I'm very excited to do this really quick because, if you've been following along with me and Lou as we break down Power, we both, Power Series and Power Book 2, you know that we really dive deep into breaking down all the things that's happening in those episodes. Now that Power Book 2 is on their mid-season break and they're not going to be returned to December, we're kind of thinking like, well, what are we going to do for content-wise? Well, tell you what, I, quickly looked over the promo or the teaser for episode 6 or the second half of the season, whatever you want to call it, and realized like, okay, cool, it is what it is. I visually like how it look. But then I thought about like, why don't I just do a reaction to it and actually kind of break this down for extra content or whatever? So that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to take a quick look at the teaser / promo for the second half of the season for Power Book 2. Give you my thoughts and kind of go from there. So let's check that out right now. Like, this is really cool. Like, first time saying it, I was like, I like what he's doing. And Power always got cool beats. You know it's cool. I like this. Make your move. No one's safe. That's dope. I like it. Like, it's dope. It's dope. Returns December. So here's my thoughts really quickly. Now, Power, did a break like this, and with its last season, it returned late December, early January. So this is right on par. But I was just surprised that they did it so early for Power Book 2 because, like, number one, the season been going so good, and with P Valley doing really good before this, leading right into Power. It's like, well, what are you going to show Starz until December come? Like, you got a lot of momentum going. What are you going to do? But nonetheless, it is what it is. I'm pretty sure it has something to do with production and something with COVID why the break is happening the way it is. Post-production is a major thing. But with that being said, so the chess pieces. So in episode 5, we see Brayden being explained by Tariq about the Tejada family, basically their connect and how the system works. And he correlated their family system with chess pieces. And that was the way that Brayden was able to visually understand the rakings of the system and so on. So with that being said, now that exposed to Brayden how they're getting their money and how that system is working through chess pieces. But with that being said, looking at the teaser now we got 2 rooks, 2 bishops, 2 knights, 2 queens, and 1 king. For the rooks, you got Brayden and Kane, which is going to be interesting. Those two have not actually met or had any confrontation with each other. But as I just said, Brayden knows who Kane is because Tariq explained to him how the Tejada family runs. So he know Kane's is just trigger happy dude that, is the hitman, the muscle, whatever you want to call it. But Brayden, who is, real established, educated, and when I say established, like on campus, like he definitely has clout, he has money and all that other stuff. And he's hustling too. So very 2 different parallels that I do not expect to be a happy ending whenever they meet. Because at some point now, you would imagine it has to happen. Now going to the bishops now, Lauren and Diana. Now we've already known they met each other. And basically this is just the love triangle of who gets Tariq. And that, quite frankly, who does Tariq trust? Because they're 2 different people from 2 different backgrounds, and both have some positive, some have some negative, but we're going to have to see how this love triangle plays out. The 2 knights. Now, here's the interesting thing. Davis McCain and Nancy Sachs Cooper, whatever you want to call them, they're on 2 different sides of the board here. But yet, as we've seen at the conclusion of episode 5, they have seemed to made some union and agreement with each other. Potentially, with that being said, that they should be on the same side. However, with them being on the opposite sides, does that mean that one may be possibly trying to play the other one secretly and we don't know? And that's why it's a chess game? Because one's waiting for one to make their move? That could be interesting. And then obviously the 2 queens, the rivalry that before the show even started, that we knew from casting that we couldn't wait to see how this was going to play out. Now they have not directly talked with each other, but they've had sort of communication through other aspects of it. They know about each other. I think. Well, Tasha doesn't know who Monet is. Nonetheless, like, it's all going to connect soon, and we know that's going to be the big story and plot going into the second half of this. Everyone's anticipating it, And, you know, that's going to be the big must-watch storyline going into the second half. And then Tariq is the king. Now, I mean, I guess he is like the sole person in the middle, but like as a king, I don't know if I will just quickly crown him as that, but whatever. But it is what it is for story reasons, whatever. But you know what? With that being said, let's just watch this one more time. Let's go to this. So, all the silver pieces are being broke down. I wanted to confirm that. Yeah, all the silver pieces are being crumbled. Make your move. All the silver pieces are being crumbled. Oh. So is that basically saying that the Tejada family is going to conquer the St. Patrick's and crew, shall I say, the others? Because that's what it's saying. Is that symbolic of saying that the Tejada family is going to rule and crumble everything else around them? That isn't. I guess we have to wait and see. I can't wait for December, and you know we are going to be back. Me and Lou, we're covering it each and every week. Definitely stay tuned. If you haven't, definitely check out our other reviews as we broke down each and every episode, giving our thoughts and analysis of them. Very in-depth, very good time. Definitely check those out. But until December, folks, stay locked because, man, I can't wait for Power to come back. Thank you for watching, everybody. Big old bell.